We need to talk about Aaron Rodgers. In my opinion, Aaron Rodgers and the Packers should just go away from each other. I think it's time. I think Aaron Rodgers, whether it's going to the Raiders or just retiring, I think the Packers should roll with Jordan Love. And we all know that Devontae Adams has been kind of saying some cryptic things out there about Rodgers potentially moving next to him in Vegas or whatever it may be. Aaron Rodgers to the Raiders, to me, makes a lot of sense. I don't want to see him on the Packers again, to be honest with you. I'm ready for Aaron Rodgers and the Packers to move on from each other.
Honestly, as a Raiders fan, like, I don't know how I feel about the whole situation because, like, yeah, Aaron Rodgers is definitely an upgrade over Derek Carr. But, like, I feel like we have to give up so much for him. But I don't know. Because there's been rumors that they kind of want to get out of his contract. So maybe you could get him for, like, a little bit less. I mean, obviously, a first for sure is going to be thrown in there somewhere. But then there's the rumors, like, that we're going to trade, or, like, we're not even going to go for him. We're just going to get Jimmy G. Like, I don't know. There's been so many rumors about the Raiders. It's kind of hard to focus up on anything. I mean, every year it's always quarterback rumors for this team, even when Derek Carr was looking good. So, I mean, I can't help it. I mean, this is what this team is every year.
Well, you guys do have Darren Waller you can trade.
For Aaron Rodgers?
Not straight up, but he could be in the package.
I guess he technically.
I was seeing you guys wanting to move on from. What do you mean? They don't even have a. You guys to say Tanya's a good tight end, but I'd much rather have Waller. Skyler preaches daily about him, so I'll take his word for a guy I don't really watch. But
like, that's the thing though. Is like, imagine giving up like as much as like Russell Wilson went for. I would say that Aaron Rodgers is more valuable than Russell Wilson. Would you not?
Yeah, I think I would say that too. Depending on how much you value age, that's going to always play a factor because we don't know how much longer Aaron Rodgers is going to play. He contemplates retirement every season, and I'm honestly getting tired of it. Like, you know, play or don't play. I don't. It's just weird because, like, he's just going on Pat McAfee's show, and just for example, he's going on a darkness retreat in a couple weeks. It's 4 days, complete darkness, just himself in a little house. I don't know what kind of experience that would be like. Do you think you could? I don't think I could do that, to be honest.
I mean, with a guy like his fame and everything, I'm sure it's going to be nice to stay away from all the political like stuff with the sport that he's in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. I agree to that matter. Like, there will be 2 slots where food is dropped in. If someone can't handle the 4 days, they're allowed to leave. I know for sure. No music, no one else inside, just you in the darkness and your thoughts.
I'm sure that's not it. I'm sure it's gonna be like just nature and stuff.
I honestly have been busy today, so I didn't. I usually always watch the Pat McAfee show at least a little bit throughout the day, and I definitely watch the clip outs. But I always watch the Aaron Rodgers videos the whole way through, so I'm definitely gonna have to go back and rewatch that. But another thing too, like, is like, when he says, I heard a rumor that he already said he doesn't really want to play for the Jets. And, like, if that's the case, why would you not want to? Because I feel like the Jets overall are, like, a way more solid team than the Raiders. Like, no disrespect to my team because I love the fucking Raiders. But, like, if I'm Aaron Rodgers at his age, why would I rather not go to a team that I feel like is more stacked? And, like, we're already paying Devontae Adams, like, $30 million or whatever. And then we're going to be paying Aaron Rodgers probably, like, $50 million. That's, like, $80 million already on 2 players. Like, what are we going to be putting around them? I mean, I don't know. What. And, like, we're going to be trading all of our picks away. So it's not like we're going to be drafting any people for, like, cheap deals because we're going to be literally having to sign a bunch of veterans and stuff. And it's just, I don't know.
Just write off the Raiders for the next 5 years. Next 10 years, they ain't going to be doing shit.
Yeah, I just wanted to draft you. I just want to draft you.
So do you guys like Rodgers on the Jets or the Raiders?
Well, hold on. Let's go back to his retreat. I guarantee he's going to come out of that and just announce retirement.
I don't think he retires.
Well, if he does, I wouldn't be surprised.
He's going to come out there, he's going to be like, I'm ready for next year.
Because I've seen this from too many players where they just build up this, hype everybody up.
He does this every season.
Well, not only that, OBJ did the same thing.
Oh, my.
And he never even played this season.
No.
Yeah. I thought for sure he was going to, like, just
Cincinnati might sign, or not Cincinnati, but Chiefs might sign him.
Imagine the Chiefs sign right before Super Bowl.
He wouldn't even play. There's no way.
Aaron Rodgers, send him to the Raiders or go play for the Jets. I do not want to see Rodgers in the Packers anymore because if they choose Rodgers and keep him around, I don't think Jordan Love sticks around. And I think I'd just rather roll with Jordan Love with the young wide receivers, in my opinion.
And
but that's what I want.
Oh, wait, you go ahead.
Well, I want the Raiders to go young, too. I've told Dustin that before.
And I've told Jared the same thing. It's no disrespect to Rodgers, like I said, he's a really good quarterback, definitely upgrade over Derek Carr. And just we're giving up so much, and I feel like this team is, like, pretty young. And I feel like if we can get a young quarterback in there that's, like, mobile, like I don't think we could get Bryce Young unless obviously we trade up for number 1. But, like, C.J. Stroud would be a good target we could try to trade up for and just, like, get a little bit more mobile quarterback and just go from there and, like, I don't know, build on that. Because Josh McDaniels, I feel like I'm scared of him playing that's why I kind of want to older quarterback too at the same time because I'm scared of Josh McDaniels like rooting. Like, I don't know, their situation just shitty.
Check this out. For if you guys did get Aaron Rodgers, think about it. You want him to go to a team that's ready to go to the Super Bowl immediately. not a team that's going to be dealing with cap space if he came to you guys. And also, if you guys go young, you want a guy like that so you can build and add defensive, players and shit to your team. You don't really have to worry about their contract until it's time, and that's
the thing
4 or 5 years.
Like, I'm not trying to say no disrespect to Carr, because I think Carr played really good with us throughout his 9-year career with us. He just never had a defense ever. The Raiders have never, ever, ever had a top 20 defense since I've literally been a fan. Like, our defense is always ass, giving up like over 22 points a game. I'm pretty sure. Like, we are terrible. So like, I don't get what's bringing in Aaron Rodgers when like he's looked bad some at points last season. Like where he might have looked, he literally looked like Derek Carr at some points last year, and like how they were both performing. Like, I don't get how we're gonna add him and like not bolster our defense. Like, at least Jimmy G, he comes in probably a little bit cheaper. So at least like then like yeah, you're taking the risk of Jimmy G, but you don't gotta give up any draft capital. So if you still want to trade it for like CJ Stroud, you could do that. So like, I don't know how I feel. Like, I feel like we get a veteran, but I low key feel like if somehow Aaron Rodgers decides he wants to stay or something, then I feel like it's just probably Jimmy G that we're gonna be rolling.
Sign Jimmy G and draft a quarterback.
Yeah,
I kind of like the idea of that.
No, I don't.
You don't?
Nope.
Why?
Because it's just dumb. You
How's
guys
it
are
dumb?
just doing the same thing back and back and back. Nothing's gonna change.
But what do you mean,
Jimmy G is not taking you guys to the Super Bowl.
Right
He is not taking you guys to the Super Bowl.
Not saying he
but
is,
I want that
he's-
rookie to come straight in and play, not just sit behind Jimmy G for a year.
You don't see any value in someone sitting behind a veteran quarterback.
No.
Why not? Mahomes.
Throw
did it with
Justin.
Smith.
Who cares? Throw him in there like Justin Herbert, Lamar. I mean, Lamar sat behind Flacco for
Exactly.
a couple games, not a whole season though.
Okay, but say Jimmy G gets injured.
Well, it doesn't matter. So if it happens, just watch you guys. Pew.
Oh,
And don't say I didn't say so. No, because I said I want you guys to just go straight young. I don't like acquiring Jimmy G.
Jared, you don't know this team like I do. Me and Brady do. We know what's about to happen because Josh McDaniels is the head coach.
Nice.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and click here to subscribe and, of course, to watch some more.